Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. The most terrible thing about saying a happy Wednesday is that it is only it was only Wednesday. It has been a heck of a week already since we saw last we saw each other last. Anyways, hello Lego Buildo. How are you doing today? I am just briefly going through while everyone shows up, and I'm making sure everyone is assigned to the YouTube group so they can check their points.
Hello there.
How is your day going, Lego Buildo?
Hello there.
Hello, Mr. Red. Hello, Kathy. Hello, you all. I'm going to get started here in a minute. I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. Happy hump day, as it were. We still have 2 more days of this week left. I'm not sure how I'm going to make it, but I'm taking it one day at a time. Work has been woo-wee. Work has been tough this week. I worked yesterday from 6 in the morning to 11:30 p.m. at night. People had
Hello there.
streams, multiple streams, and they were done with their streams before I even finished my day. That is the kind of day I had yesterday. Man alive. Okay, cool. Everyone is now added. So everyone that has ever hopped into my chat so far to date can check their points. Hey, JDP. JDP, unfortunately, I don't have any points system on Twitch yet. But of course, when I make affiliate and like 20 more followers or something like that, Twitch has a far superior point system.
Hello there.
Oh, Kazoo Man. I get that a lot, believe it or not. Um, that's why I dress sometimes for Halloween as Luke Skywalker in various forms, except for episode um, 4, 5, and 6, Luke Skywalker. I haven't dressed up like. Can you guys not hear me? Hello? I should be. I'm showing that I've got some audio going through. Oh, okay. I guess it is you, Mr. Red. You're the only one that can't hear me. Wow, that's a shock because usually it's
Hello there.
nobody can hear me. I wonder why is it duplicating? Like that should not be duplicating. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. You might. Oh, I know why. Hee hee. Hopefully that fixed that issue. Kazoo, I have to add you. You're new. Thank you, Kazoo, for joining the chat. Yeah, yeah. EB and I are often live at the same time, so All right, let's see. Kazoo, you are now able to check your points, buddy. Kazoo, thanks for joining my stream. I have a pretty cool point system in place. We got some good rewards. JDP, uh, my day's going okay. I did not quite work as much as yesterday, but I still worked, a fair amount. Um, just chugging along, chugging along. So yeah, you've got a little ways to go, Kazoo man, until you can spin the wheel. But you'll get there. You'll get there. Everyone will get there with enough time. I anticipate eventually adding something like a trivia bot, so that you can continue to get some more points that way. But there's nothing like heists or anything like that right now. So again, I want to wish everyone a happy Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I have a lot of stuff on my desk currently because I have a Tupperware party basically on my desk. Because basically I took this set apart with Com. It's been awesome, Com. It's going to continue to be awesome. Put the set together. Almost getting to the point where it's late kit time. All right. So let's get the instructions set up. Gotta reach. Think I might put one of those handy dandy little under desk keyboard stands.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello
I
there.
think this desk is still thick enough to support something like that. Hello, Shadow.
Hello there. Hello there.
Oh, hi guys. Hi, Eternity. Greasy, thanks for joining. Israel, Nick, sweet guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, you guys are the best. I really I really appreciate you guys stopping by and liking the stream. You guys are amazing. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Oh, Shadow, I didn't delete Nightbot. It's still around. It's still around.
Hello there.
Oh, Israel, I'm Steak Walker. Steak Walker, have you had steak today? Ah, Steak Walker, you've got some time to go. Oh, Eternity, I got off at 11:30 yesterday, 11:30 Central. So it would have been 1:30 your time or 12:30 your time, and I was back at it at 7 o'clock your time, and I worked from 7 a.m. until basically 3 o'clock your time again. Didn't take a lunch, so it's been a rough week so far. But hey, that's okay. It's Wednesday. You got 2 more days left. It happens. My boss, he's super cool. He always remembers when people go above and beyond with work. So he'll he'll get me hooked up when it comes time for bonuses and raises
Hello
next
there.
year. So hey, Jace, welcome. Um, so yeah, it just happens sometimes. You just have to roll with it. We're making a lot of infrastructure changes, and you know, we got to a new environment that we had to fix up, and it just took way longer than expected. But we are all good. And so my partner in crime, Josh Harper, who is on the stream sometimes, he will be working tonight to
Hello there.
um, make sure everything gets pushed to production. So he works Wednesday night, so I can do this. We we make a good team, Josh Harper and I. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna continue building this Superstar Destroyer out. I bet Com as a little bit of a head point or a head start on me, because I've been chatting Kathy so far today. Hey, we got a Kathy in the chat. Yes, Kazoo. This has one room, one deck. So it is a Tupperware party here again on my desk, as Ryan Showalter likes to call it. There is a lot of pieces, like 3,300 pieces. Quacker, I'll give you some Stanley nickels. All my points, Quacker, 200 points is probably worth about 5 Stanley nickels. Oh, Com, okay, well, I guess I will get a little bit of a head start on you then. But I guess you have a bonus because I'm exhausted and I've not sorted out anything, and I just have a whole lot of pieces here in front of me, so I'm sure it won't take you too long to get caught up. Anyways, EB boys, Eternity boys, you guys, you guys are awesome. If you guys are playing tonight, I wish you all the best crowns. If you're not playing tonight and you want to stick around this stream, you guys are also more than welcome. Oh, really, Kazoo? Com might have voice activated text to chat, which is pretty common. Or he could be at a stoplight. Oh, the snow speeder, huh? Kazoo, which snow speeder was it? Because there's several. There's several. Let's see. Boy, it is so great to be amongst you guys. It's been it's been a really tough couple days, but everything is everything's great. Greasy, I don't think that will work. The Stanley nickel conversion is not live yet. It's a project in progress. So no Quacker, I'm sorry. We can't do points donation. It's a solid idea, but the bot I'm using does not support it. Hopefully they will make that possible. So Greasy, I actually was going to name the points Mac coins, but it was too complicated to go back and fix every existence of the word points. So I just left it as points instead of Mac coins. But that was certainly something I had thought about doing. Because who doesn't want some Mac coins, right? Oh, okay, Kazoo. I haven't built that snow speeder yet, but it is in a box. It is in a box over there. I have built the second gen snow speeder. It's over here. The lights are out because when I installed the light kit for the, or when I plugged in the light kit for Brother, which by the way, oh, almost can't really see it very well. I guess you could see the lights flickering there a little bit on the light kit. But the bottom section of the light kit is now installed. It looks fantastic. Thank you, JDP. I will be installing a light kit in this set as we go. We are just not at that point yet where you can really effectively start adding stuff. Hopefully it won't be too terrible, because let me tell you, it has been a little bit terrible sometimes installing a light kit in that. So we'll have to see how it goes. Anyways. I am building right now the other portion of this section here. So one of these will go straight down here. And then I can't remember what comes after that. It will be, I think either some, no greebling yet. Oh yeah, I think we might be doing some greebling. I think we might be doing some greebling on the sides after this. Yes, JDP, the light kit I got from Lilac Go was $100 because I chose to get the remote control option. Otherwise, it would have been 65. And 65, I guess that's not too bad for a light kit. Now, however, comma, the light kit for Brother was $200. It was a little pricey. Little pricey for the light kit. Let's get some music going. Hopefully that is not too loud. Yeah, I don't know how many light kits I will get in the future. The only one I know I absolutely wanted was Brogder, because I mean it's obvious why you get a light kit for that. I mean it's almost built to have a light kit. You know, you're gonna have the eye on top that shines. I just need time to finish the set, and then it'll be glorious, gloriously illuminated. Oh, hello Zim. I'm sorry. I know you popped in. You just kind of got lost in there. I'm so sorry. I didn't acknowledge you sooner. My own mod. My old guildie. A man I had lunch with not too long ago. I am so sorry I did not acknowledge you right away. So, Zim was painting on stream earlier today. I think it looked fantastic. I recommend that you stop by his channel and take a look. And I am off by one. Oh, yep, right here. The UCS Invisible Hand, I'm not sure they have a UCS Invisible Hand. I know they have a MIDI Invisible Hand. They might have some designs you can purchase for the Invisible Hand, but I don't think they have a UCS size Invisible Hand, which I think is terrible. I think they should have a UCS Invisible Hand by now. I think they should try to do that here in the future. When I heard that they were doing a Death Star 2, I told everyone that I thought it was a mistake to have another Death Star, because I felt like we didn't need another Death Star. And then someone mentioned to me, well, you know, it's been a long time since we had the Death Star 2. And I'm like, well, okay. All right, I agree with you. But where are the UCS separatist ships? Where are they? There are none. There are no UCS separatist ships to be found. And it has such an important part to play in canon in the movies. You would think that Disney would be like, hey, okay, you know, let's give the fans something here. Yes, Morales High, it would. It would be a fantastic set to build too. And welcome, Morales. Welcome to my stream. I hope you have a good time. Kazoo is also new, and something I do like to ask new people on the stream is what your favorite category of Lego is, whether it's Star Wars or modular or Friends. I mean, some people it's okay like Friends. It's okay. I understand. There's no gatekeeping here when it comes to Star Wars or to Lego. All are welcome. I'm personally going to be buying a Friends set here in the next couple months. I'm not going to tell you what will be done with the Friends set. You'll have to be on to discover, but it'll be interesting for sure. Lego Star Wars Clone Wars fan? Very cool. I am mostly a UCS Star Wars collector. I have purchased some of the other non-UCS sets, but there's not very many of them I have. I did not actually start getting into Lego until a year and 4 days ago. So I am still pretty new to Lego, believe it or not. Although apparently, at some point in time when I was a child, I built a Lego set, one Lego set. Neither of my parents can tell me which one it was. So yeah, I have all the UCS sets. What I don't have built is still sealed in boxes. This one I built out before I started YouTube, and me and Com, we stripped it apart, and then we're in the process of rebuilding it with the light kit install to occur. And the reason why we did that is because I have a point system, but before the point system, I had a wheel system where you could just kind of like roll the wheel. There's some nice options on there, and Com won the add-in option, and then won the option he put on there, which was to take apart and reassemble the Super Star Destroyer. So we are finally getting to around what he won the right to do. Oh, Wyatt! Welcome, Wyatt. Okay, so Kazoo says the only OG trilogy sets he has are related to Hoth. I have one Hoth set, and that is the UCS Assault on Hoth. That's the only Hoth set I have. And that build was it was okay. It was not overwhelmingly fun. It was not terribly boring. It was a set. Okay, Morales, you don't fall underneath the same franchise, but I'm a big fan of Lego space and aviation display sets. The Discovery, Saturn V, Concorde, cool. So, Morales, I just recently built the Saturn V. It is right here behind me on this shelf. And unfortunately down here, you can't see it right now on camera, but I built the shuttle carrier aircraft. That is the only shuttle set I have at the moment. I will someday expand, but yeah, I'm not there yet, unfortunately. I have a tremendous backlog right now, and I really need to try to build some of that out before I get anything else. And I just got 2 book nooks last week, so. Dick Eaton, welcome to the channel. And Dick says he has the 2004 Hoth Falcon, so Dick, I also assume that you like Star Wars Lego. I like all categories of Lego, except for Friends. I just can't get into Friends. And I'm not very much into cars either. Like, I've put together only one car so far, and that was the Peugeot. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong, but anyways, that's the only one I've put together. And I put that together because I needed a set that was Technic, and it was on clearance at Walmart. Hey, Jays, welcome back, Jays. Jays, I hope your leg is showing further improvements today. Physical therapy, man, that does help a whole lot. Although my hip is still a little messed up, but it would be even worse without physical therapy. Oh, Luffy, I'm sorry, I saw you come in too, but I forgot to say hello. Peugeot. Wait, that's not Italian, is it? Maybe I shouldn't be saying with an Italian accent. Peugeot. If I keep saying it, it'll get burned into my brain. Yes, Morales, Morales, I was starting to run out of room, and then I got these IKEA Paxes that are behind me, and that has helped. So you can't see all my shelving, of course, because I don't have a like a camera that goes 360 degrees. But thank you, Luffy. Yes, but I have a shelf system here that has Ewok Village and Assault on Hoth and Java Sail Barge. And then over here, I've got box sets. I have the Imperial Shuttle, um, Darth Maul's bust, um, uh, 10119, which I think is the blockade runner. I've got a sealed Death Star 2. I've got Death Star below it, the first gen Death Star. And then over here, I've got the Imperial gunship. I have the TIE fighter. I've got R2D2, the UCS R2D2. I've got Sandcrawler. And then over here on this shelf that you can kind of see on the side camera, up top, I've got the first gen Imperial Star Destroyer. I've got Yoda. I've got General Grievous, the UCS General Grievous. And then you guys can see the Venator, and you can see the Imperial Star Destroyer second gen one. And below that, the empty shelf, that is where the Super Star Destroyer will go. And then up here is Bradur. Down there is the Shire. And then on this crowded shelf, I call this the showcase. Y-wing of rejection. I call this the showcase shelf. This shelf here behind me has all the sets I've recently built. Those sets will rotate out. So I got Tudor Corner there. I just built that last week. Just before Tudor Corner was this great mock of it's not a mock, it's someone else's creation of Deep Star 9. Below it, behind that is the T-Rex skeleton. I built some of that with my wife on stream. Saturn V, got a B-Wing, got the Red 5 X-Wing. On the bottom, we got the Slave 1s, and then, you can see the AT-AT, the second gen Snow Speeder, Razor Crest, Shuttle Carrier Aircraft, and then Death Star, the second gen Death Star. Wyatt, I did say hello to you. And then you got the second gen Millennium Falcon, you got the first gen Millennium Falcon, and then on the shelf over there, I have, I think it's the OG Snow Speeder, the OG TIE Fighter, the OG X-Wing, and then past that is a bunch of UCS sets like Land Speeder, TIE Interceptor, Y-Wing's over there, and yeah, all the latest UCS sets except for the Y-Wing are all the way over there because that's just how I could afford it. Now, my wife uses some exercise equipment down there about once every 6 months because she does use it once every 6 months. I could keep it over there. I almost got rid of it and almost got myself in trouble. That would have been horrific, absolutely horrific. Because literally the day before I was going to get rid of it, she's like, "Hey, can I work out down there?" I'm like, "Oh yes, yes." Let's see. Why does the UCS Star Destroyer look bigger than the UCS Super Star Destroyer? I guess it looks taller. And actually, there's something wrong with my Imperial Star Destroyer. I think my cat got up there because one of my panels is sagging now on the Imperial Star Destroyer, so that has to be fixed. Hey, Never Too Old for Lego! Never Too Old for Lego, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, no, no, never too old for Lego. I didn't. I'm bad about it, and I recognize that I'm bad about it. I get so, you know, just caught up in everything that I never seem to remember to post. I have to get all the, I gotta get Dudley down here, and then I gotta get Charlotte down here, and they gotta have their respective treats. I gotta get everything all set up, and it just take it's quite a process. It's quite a process to get all set up down here, and it's yeah, yeah. I just keep getting post. Never too old for Lego. You're getting there, man. You're past the halfway mark. Past the halfway mark. I don't know. You might beat out Alexandria. She used to be on immediately when the stream started, and now she joins late, which is it's a little worrisome to me actually. Like, did I offend Alexandria somehow? Oh, oh, Wyatt, you're Jar Jar Binks. So, Wyatt, if you're Jar Jar Binks, I want to know how you feel about Darth Jar Jar. I'm not a big fan of Wyatt. I thought I added you to the points. Let me just make sure that you can check them. I went through and I could have swore I added everybody. Let's see, Wyatt. Nope, you are not. There you go, Wyatt. Morales, you're added. Okay, cool. And then I'll save it just to make sure I don't have to do it again. Oh yeah, no, I mean everyone is welcome to join when they want. For everyone that is new, I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday from 6 until 9 Central Time. But the 9 o'clock is purely subjective. Oftentimes, I will go past 9, and if I'm really feeling spicy and I kind of want to get a set done, I will go until 10, 11, 12. I've gone until 3 in the morning before. On Sundays, I do sometimes stream, but it's not guaranteed I will. And I call those almost like little pop-up streams. And it will usually, for sure, anything that is not scheduled will not be Star Wars related. It will be, you know, probably right now, it'll be more Lord of the Rings related because I kind of want to finish my Broader set. I build out just about everything on this channel. Um, I have not built out my castle stuff, but I'm going to make a big push to build out castle stuff next month. And then I want to build Rivendell at some point too. And then of course I've got all the UCS sets to build out. I have a lot going on in regards to content. And when stuff comes out that's new that I like, I usually get that too. But I am a little picky about the new stuff that comes out. I don't buy everything new that comes out. Like I did not get just about anything from June releases, except for the book nooks, because I think the book nooks are really neat. Hey, Unstable, yeah, Unstable. I have the two. I have two Rivendell sets because I want to make one giant Rivendell. There's I can't remember his name, but he released a design on Rebrickable for it, and a guy named Fierin Bricks on Instagram, he built it out already. So if you want to see what it looks like, it's Fierin Bricks, Fieran Bricks. He's got some good stuff on there. Unstable. I think I'm doing okay. I'm still a little exhausted. I worked many hours yesterday, and basically got off just in enough time to go back to sleep, to wake up and work again. So I'm a little wore down today. Thanks for asking. How are you doing today? White, what's your thoughts? Oh, you don't know about Darth Jar Jar? Well, Darth Jar Jar is actually my favorite minifig. I don't really um, care a lot about minifigs, but I do like just the concept of Darth Jar Jar. I've been joking about it with friends for a long time, and then lo and behold, they actually make one. So I was like, haha, that is pretty hilarious. Yeah, usually I go to work at 6, and then I get done usually whenever. That whenever usually is around 3:30 to 4:30, and then I go at the walk with Charlotte, my dog, or we play outside for a bit, and then I come in and I eat, and then we play outside again, and then by that time, I gotta start thinking about getting the stream started and all that good stuff. So usually stream days are pretty busy. There's a lot going on. The weekends are a lot more relaxing, of course, because I don't have to worry about work. I just have to worry about squeezing in whatever my wife would like to do. Hello, KA! Welcome back. Because I believe I saw you, KA, on Monday, if I recall correctly. Ah, yes. You think you know who Darth Jar Jar is? Yes, KA. This will be fully assembled, and when we are able to, I will start installing a light kit. I got a light kit for this from Lego. I have it sitting around here somewhere. Not sure what I do with the light kit, but it's around here somewhere. But yes, yep, gonna put it, gonna fully assemble it back again. Okay, Wyatt, I will still be here. I'll be here until at least 9 o'clock Central Time. a part of me has thought about like actually streaming later, because I have an enormous backlog that I just need to build out, believe it or not. I know that's a first world problem, first world Lego problem, but that is the problem I have regardless. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream on this Sunday, but if I do stream on Sunday, it will be like I said before, it will probably be broader, and then I do want to try to squeeze in the Sherlock Holmes book nook that was requested by Miss Alexandria. You guys may not have met Alexandria yet, but she'll be on soon. She's kind of like she's a pretty big supporter for everyone on their streams. I think she's probably on watching someone else's stream right now, or moderating it. Ka, yes, we do have almost like a little mini bridge that is built on this, where you can stick minifigs. I do have all of the minifigs for the set. I do not sell minifigs, even though I don't really care about minifigs. So the minifigs for this set are stored in plastic right now. So I mean, I can certainly get them out and put them in the bridge once the bridge is constructed, but this does have a small interior towards the front that is a bridge. The bridge of which the consoles of said bridge I seriously screwed up the stickers for, because I was not great at stickers when I built the set. And I still have 4 stickers not even put on yet. And this set has been built for like 6 or 7 months. The stickers have just been chilling there. And I still haven't put the TIE Fighter stickers on, some of them. What other set is missing stickers? There's something else that's missing stickers. And I just treat it like I'll get there eventually. I'm actually great at stickers now. Like, my sticker placement now is pretty awesome. Like, much improved. I also use Windex, because Windex kind of helps you kind of move around the stickers a little bit, reposition them, and then when you get them in a good spot, then the Windex kind of dries, and then it really does a good job of sealing the sticker in place. So I guess I can demo that, of course, when we get there. And yeah, I use Windex just about all the time. I even have a special little mini bottle of
Hello there.
Windex. Hey, Super Doom King, welcome back. How's your day going, Super Doom King? Super Doom. So I'm just making sure I have everything built out properly. Oh, piano class. That is cool. That is cool. How long have you been playing piano? Yeah, me too, Zim. Me too. But of course, part of the reason why I didn't keep up with playing piano is the person that was teaching me how to play piano moved away with the piano I was using to learn to play with. So once they left, I was like, well, that was fun. And the only thing I really learned how to play pretty well was the first movement of Moonlight Sonata. Man, what an excellent piece Moonlight Sonata is. And whenever I see a piano I can play, I will oftentimes go and play that first movement out as much as I can remember it, at least. Which isn't, it's not everything, of course, but and chances are you guys have heard Moonlight Sonata in movies and such like that. So if you need a refresh of what it is, then feel free to look it up. It's Moonlight Sonata, the first movie. And now is when the fun begins again. Okay, so this one's almost in. And this one gotta really angle it over. Yeah. Gotta really angle it. Get everything back in place. Ooh, is that built wrong? Nope, it's not. Okay. So there we go. There we go. I think we're there. We're there. That one's in. Okay. So that one's in. This one's in. I think that one's in. One's in. All right. All right. So now we have both sides in. So actually, I think before we actually start adding greebling, I think we add some panels and such here to kind of anchor this in, so that the system, with both panels is not going to fall apart anytime soon. Anchoring is very important, as I'm sure you guys know. A lot of sets sometimes don't do it properly. I hate it when that happens. A little bit longer of a 6, that's too short. So I'm gonna move some pieces around, but now I lost all my order code. White one, gray one. No, those are all wedges. Oh, this is what I worked for, right? Let's see. KA, hold on a second, KA. I've been adding people as they pop on. So let me get you added. And unfortunately, the app I'm using, which is StreamerBot, sometimes does not add people automatically to a group, even though it should be. So KA, you've been added to the group, so you can check your points. And I think I have everyone back to being able to check their points again. Cool. So Super Doom, you bought the new Plo Koon? Yes, he will be a fine addition to your collection, I'm sure. I saw that they had a really nice mod for Plo Koon using Plo Koon set and the what is it, the Jedi Bob. I think I said that right. Jedi Bob set. I will probably do that at some point because I have one of those sets just kind of sitting around. And one of the things I actually really love about the Lego community in general is how much they look at a set somehow and they're like, you know what, we we can make this better, and they do, and it's fantastic. JDP, thank you for sticking around, and I hope you have safe travels today on the road, and you get done and you rest well. And I will be working by the time that you get back on later for your sorting stream, and I'll try to catch that tomorrow. All right, let me make sure I have all of these pieces correct. Yeah, these old instructions are, you kind of get spoiled with instructions, and then you start dealing with the older ones, and it's like, wow, this kind of sucks. All right, I need one more white one. I thought the white ones were in there, but apparently not. I think these are all gray. Aging white 2x10. Aging white 2x10. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is. Or is it? No, it's just a gray one. We'll just go digging just to make sure. KA, thank you for stopping by. I got you situated with points. Have a wonderful night. Rest well. All gray. Gray. Huh. That's really weird. Aha! It was in the wrong spot. I found the piece I was striving for. So I guess people are already talking about next year's sets. I saw someone talking about they're going to have some different variants of clone troopers for next year already. I'm just like, how in the world are these guys finding out about that stuff already? When you start talking about 2026 sets, I start getting a little suspicious. Like, I don't really think they know what's going on for next year yet. But what was it like? I think the 442nd Clone Battalion or something like that for next year. I wasn't even really aware there was the 442nd Clone Battalion. But that's what I saw. I think just yesterday, folks posting about that. I don't want to hear anything about next year until after I hear leaks about the Death Star. We know how much it is. We know the number of pieces. We have the estimated number of minifigs. I want to know what the shape of it will be. I really don't think it's going to be a globe. I mean, could you imagine trying to play with 40 minifigs and a globe? I don't see it happening. I have one piece. So, anyways, am I sounding staticky tonight, guys? Does the mic sound good? Is the music not too loud? How's the stream looking? I'm gonna get something to drink. The fridge is right over there, so I'll get that. I am a big fan of root beer for those that are new to the stream. That's funny, Zim, because I changed the profile back to what it was before, which for some reason is so there's different like profiles for this Bridgecast One mixer I have. Um, and on the laptop, I was using the mic option, and this time I'm using Stream, and I don't really know how that got that got all set up, but it did get set up, and I guess because that one is working, I'll continue to use the Stream one. Greasy, I would say I prefer the sarsaparilla, um, but the sarsaparilla is only offered at one place in town, and I haven't made it over there to get it. Meanwhile, just about everywhere in town will have the root beer option. And the one place in town that has the sarsaparilla is, believe it or not, the butcher shop here in town. It, it doesn't make a lick of sense to me why the butcher shop in town has the sarsaparilla, but I'm not going to question it at this point. You know what I'm saying? Oh, oh, really? Maybe you can send it to me on Discord or something like that, and I'll try to figure out what it is that you're hearing. Man, That's disappointing. Also, that oh, no, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Wyatt. I'm just a man that's building Legos for you all, trying to keep you guys entertained. Does anyone have 1,500 points yet?
Hello there.
Super Doom King. No, I didn't wash the pieces because this isn't a used set. This is a set that belonged to me and me alone. If this was a pre-owned set, then probably I would have washed the pieces. But no, I didn't. JSOC Nova. JSOC Nova, welcome. Welcome to the reassembly of the UCS Superstar Destroyer. We'll be doing this all week long until it's finished. And then after it's finished, well, I think I'll build out the Sherlock Holmes book nook. And then after that, it'll be the first gen Millennium Falcon, which I have been slowly but surely organizing because that is one of the sets that has masses of pieces and bags, not I did that wrong. Not numbered bags. So yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. But anyways, JSOC, I'll go ahead and ask you the same question I asked everyone else that is has joined the stream, just to kind of get to know you a little bit. See what Lego do you like to put together? There is everything is welcome here except for friends. Well, even friends, I guess. But friends is a set that you will never see me put together, except for once. Except for once, one friend set in the future. Definitely Star Wars. Well, JSOC, I have all kinds of Star Wars sets that are UCS anyways, and some of the releases for the non-UCS sets I will pick up. I don't pick up every Star Wars set though, because I suffer from the same thing that just about everyone else does suffer from, and that's space. Trying to make sure there's space for everything. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and stick this back in its spot for now, because I've got a lot of Technic building to do. Alrighty, lots of Technic. And my favorite Star Wars Lego set I ever put together was just about a year ago. My wife and I started to put together the Lego Titanic. And I've tried multiple times trying to get her to build another Lego set with me. I've been unsuccessful. But she would not be opposed to putting together an AliExpress Lego Titanic set of some sort. The only thing that's actually holding her back is where would we stick a second Titanic? There's no room in this house for another Lego Titanic. But our anniversary is coming up, and the only idea I had to get for her was it's gonna sound stupid. It's gonna sound stupid, but trust me, it's not so stupid. So my wife, what she likes to do is she likes to sit out on the porch, on the back deck. But the problem she runs into is the cats always want to go out there with her, and she ends up, not really spending as much time out there as she would because they just sit in their windows and just meow constantly at her because she just wants to sit out there in peace and read a book. And we do have a fence that we put in around our property, like a 6-foot vinyl fence. But some of them have figured out how to get underneath the fence. Oh, thank you, JSOC. It will be our 14-year wedding anniversary. We got a big one next year. And then to try to save money, um, the sides that aren't facing the street, she used chain link fence, only 5 feet chain link fence. And those cats have figured out they could jump over the chain link fence. So you can't really relax when the cats are out in the yard, even though we have a fence, because they're so keen on, exploring what is outside the fence. So, anyways, I am going to try to get her like some kind of portable, not really portable, but like a temporary screen for the porch, to where we set up some screens, some tall screens, and that way she can go out there and she can keep cats on the porch, and she can read her book like she wants to, and relax. Because that's when my wife is not working, relaxation is tantamount. Because when she is working, she's always super stressed out. My favorite Star Wars movie is Return of the Jedi. I like it because it was the original conclusion of the movies. Uh, in fact, it was the original conclusion of the movies both times, in a way. And I really liked the conclusion of Anakin Skywalker's storyline, aka Darth Vader. I feel like you got to see Anakin again at the end, and it was great. And of course, I really like Luke Skywalker, and so Return of the Jedi is my favorite. My second favorite, ooh, I don't know. I was just I'm not really sure what my second favorite one is, but just about the prequel and the originals are great. I think that episode 7 showed some promise and then just kind of went off the rails in episodes 8 and 9. So kind of a disappointment. But Rogue One is a just an absolute fantastic movie. Its own right. Solo, I also thought was not bad. Solo, I don't really know why it got so much hate, but I would say it deserves some love. There are far worse movies in the Star Wars universe than Solo. Oh, I mean, it's not the best, no, but I thought it was still okay. Yep. Rogue One really. Rogue One is actually it's a favorite. It's a favorite movie for a lot of people, and for good cause. I mean, it really does encapsulate a lot of what Star Wars is. Yes, absolutely. Um, Also, it's just like it's nonstop. It's like it's not. It's almost not.
Hello there.
It's almost not. Doesn't really slow down, which is part of the reason why it's probably so popular. Plus, you get to see some characters from Clone Wars, like Saw. Actually, you can say that kind of concludes the storyline, doesn't it? Yes, you are absolutely correct. And really, it's kind of, in a way, it's sad because you would like to see more of Cassian Andor and K2SO and all that. Um, but you know, all good things do must come to an end. And I guess their ending is better than some other endings out there. So this is very, very, very sturdy. Like, this is not flimsy in the slightest. The build quality of this set is pretty
Hello
amazing.
there.
So, and just to kind of give you guys an idea of scope again. I mean, so that is the tip right there. And that's the end. And of course, back here at the end is where the engines and all that good stuff go. So, yeah, it is a big old set. It's very long, and it is an absolute joy to put together. Alexandria, Alexandria. I'm so glad to see you. You're almost to being able to spin that wheel. You might be the first. I don't know. I think. Oh, Zim, what's your points? Zim might be the closest. Oh, Ben, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Ben Esherick, I can't remember the dimensions, but it is very long. It is a very long set. I wish I had packs, wardrobes big enough because I would. Ooh boy. Okay, Wyatt, have fun mowing the lawn. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. It's good to see you again, and I'll see you hopefully on Friday. Oh, Zim passed you up, Alexandria. All right, so let's use some of these Technics pieces down here finally. So Ben, this set, I think this set might be just a little bit longer than the Imperial Star Destroyer and the Venator. I think this might be the longest set currently. It definitely takes up a lot of room. And when I got this set, I didn't have any real shelving at that point. So I had it laying on top of a dresser, and it pretty much took the entire length of that dresser. Oh, really? They've got a Lino Funko Pop, huh? I do like Lino. I also really like Panthro too. But Lino is my favorite.
Hello there.
So he's the OG Thundercat in my opinion. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that was Thundercats was definitely my favorite Saturday morning cartoon. Actually, I think that may have been more than just Saturday morning. Shifty, don't blame me, Shifty. Don't blame me. You know, Shifty, if you were around for that wheel and you won the random, you could have picked something else. You could have picked whatever option. But you know, Com won the option to stick it on the wheel, so I mean, I could have. Haha, you can't be there to save me all the time. You're right. You're right. You're right. Now, if I really was unhappy about putting the set, well, taking it apart and putting it back together, I would have. I could have just told him no, but eh, it's no big deal to me. I mean, when you think about it, so far as UCS sets, it's only like 3,300 pieces. It's not. It looks large, but it's not. So far as piece wise goes, it's more like the middle of the range in regards to um, like the number of pieces in the UCS set. So the Millennium Falcon, I would have told you to get lost. I'm not rebuilding that, for example. So I do have limits to what I'm willing to do. Although if someone wants me to rebuild the Imperial Star Destroyer, I think I'll have to do some work on that because unfortunately, oh, This is just a little too. Sometimes that's why I kind of want an overlay that combines all these things. Oh, and I'm not building to the corner. What is up with that? If you look right here on my screen, where my mouse is at, the one of my cats got up here, and as a result, the panel is now starting to slip away from the bottom. So that is that's going to be a fix, folks. That is going to be a little bit of a fix. I see a little bit of an Imperial Star Destroyer dry dock, as it were, for renovation. Alexandria, it has to be Dudley, because Dudley is locked out of the upstairs because he wants to kill all my other cats. Not literally, he's not trying to, but Dudley, he just attacks the other cats without provocation, and it's just he's a big old bully. Yeah, well, if you want Dudley, Alexandria, just send me your address, and I will air mail Dudley to you, so he can maybe have a little bit of a better life. Because right now he's just constantly locked up in the basement. And now I say that, but I spend a lot of time with Dudley. Like, I will come down here and spend time with Dudley and Dudley, because the other cats are locked out. When I let Charlotte out to play, I will let Dudley out with Charlotte, so he gets some outdoors time, and I treat him well. He just my cats are getting old. I have a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and see, Thomas was born in 2011, so 14. So when the older cats, pass, then there'll be less cats for him to go after. I have a lot of cats, guys. So, anyways, Ben, I'm sorry, I'm kind of circling back around to you. Ben, are you a big Star Wars Lego fan too? If you're still around, at least, Ben. Let's see. There's a lot of pieces on this step, so I'm just trying to make sure. And of course, the bags. There's no bags. I'm freestyling. So I gotta really be careful about the pieces I get out and making sure that I have everything I need. Hey, Unstable, thank you so very much for joining over there on Twitch and watching. I appreciate you so very much, and have a wonderful night. So this is a true story with me in naps. For a very long time, I would never take a nap because for some reason, when I woke up, I was a raging a-hole, and I was just mad at the world. So I stopped for, I want to say, at least 10 to 15 years. I never took a nap. I just drank energy drinks, drank coffee, drank whatever it took to stay awake, but always stayed away from taking a nap. And it wasn't until just, I want to say, like maybe 4 years ago that naps became just amazing again. I love naps. But I'm sorry that you have a headache. Do you get headaches often, Alexandria, after sleeping? Oversleeping? Hmm. Something else that almost never happens to me is I almost never get a headache. If I get a headache, it's usually pretty terrible. I noticed that my sleeping schedule now is all screwed up. Like usually I like to go to sleep by 10, and then wake up at 4 in the morning and kind of have, you know, the morning to myself, some time before work. And lately when I go to sleep, try to go to sleep after the stream ends, I just lay in bed. So at this point now this week, I've just given up. Maybe maybe at some point during this weekend, I'll try and kind of like stay up and then wake up early just to see if I can reset, so to speak. That's interesting, Zoom. Did I miss a step somewhere? Oh no, this is the step I'm on. I just kind of skipped ahead somehow. Now I build out the other side. Yeah, my naps are usually, you know, very deep sleeping naps, and it takes me like no effort to fall asleep anymore when I want to take a nap. I'm just like, I'm out like a light. I have a nice little easy chair that I crash in sometimes. And I'm starting to get a little sleepy just thinking about it. Are you napping on the clock? Does Shifty? Napping on the clock. I don't nap on the clock. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. When I worked at Office Max, way back in the day, I would take some post lunch naps, usually about 30 minutes or so. Kazoo, how's my back? I think my back is okay. What do you think is wrong with my back? I think the only thing that could be wrong with my back is I might have cat hair on my back. Steadily likes to sleep in this chair. Oh no, I never have back back pain when building Kazoo. This chair is mega comfy. And if I got uncomfortable, then it is a standing desk, so I could raise it up and lights, those lights, this overhead camera, that side camera, they are all um, affixed to the desk. So if I were to raise the desk, and those things would raise with me too, but that camera is not attached to the desk, so that would be a little odd for you guys. But yeah, this is a pretty sweet desk for some speed builds. Uh, I've raised the desk, and that might be a possibility too, guys. I believe that's in the right spot. Nope, blue up top. Blue up top. Really, Kazoo? I have not built some really big ones, I would say. I mean, I had the acclimator, which is around. I think the acclimator was around 5,800 pieces. And if you watch the stream long enough, I think you'll hear me talk about how crappy it was about a million times. I mean, if I were to turn that acclimator set upside down, I think half of it would just fall apart. It is definitely just a display piece. But I built the Deep Space Nine. That's behind me. I still have to order some pieces to complete that, but that's just because the parts list was so terrible that I just somehow still ended up missing pieces. Uh, what's your biggest mock that you've been building, Kazoo? Oh, the clone blaze based on an Oxys? That sounds pretty large, actually. I'm not experienced enough to build out a nice mock yet. One of these days. One of these days. Oh, that should have been a wheel option. Shouldn't have been. Well, I guess if someone lands on the pick a wheel or the add an option to the wheel, I guess you can think about that. My goodness. I need the angled pieces. They are around here somewhere. No, they're not. Oh yeah, yeah. Do you ever do whatnot to try to see if you can get some cheaper minifigs? Seems to be a pretty popular option. I see most of the time when I go on whatnot. That's all I see are people auctioning off minifigs. And I'm like, okay, well, I'd be a little bit more interested in sets than minifigs, but whatevs. Oop, that is not the right one. Hold on. Yeah, so Kazoo, there are many places that do minifig auctions, especially like bricks and minifig stores. Madison, Wisconsin does a lot. Let's see what else. What else out there does a lot? Some store in Florida they do a lot, but it's just hours and hours and hours of just minifig auctions. Mostly Star Wars clones. Yeah. Wyatt, rain is good, but it's kind of I just remembered the story. Um, one time my wife is like, why don't you ever talk about mowing when it's after it's rain? It's like, no, you never do that. First of all, it's not very good for the grass, and second of all, it's not going to be very good for your mower depending on what type of mower you have. Never want to mow in the rain or just after the rain. So I almost I almost went to Brick World this year. Brick World is a big Lego convention in Chicago. And if one of our cats wasn't, you know, well, it's one of our cats is has been ill, but he's doing a lot better now. But the only reason why he's doing a lot better now is because we give him an oral medication once a day, and we give him medication to his ears twice a day. And someone's got to give him the medicine, so someone has to be around. And so we kind of don't really want to board him. And my wife, she wouldn't want to stay behind if I went to Chicago. So next year I'll try to make it to Brick World. But it looks pretty fantastic. I've never been to a Lego convention yet. I'm afraid of my wallet, actually, if I go to a brick, some kind of Lego convention. There'll probably be something amazing there, and I'll be like, honey, can I get this? Oh, yes. 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 Fish can be expensive. Also, reptiles, believe it or not, they can also be expensive. Because not only, do you have to get the reptile, you also have to keep feeding the reptile so it's not die. Hey, Kathy, welcome back. Kathy, how is your Fortnite going tonight? Are you guys winning? Wyatt, usually the tiny flags are there to help, indicate where there might be cable or electric or gas lines. When I had my fence put in, they had to come out and they had to do that so that stuff would not get ruined. You know what? They still cut into my sprinkler lines twice. The people that came in to actually put my fence in were pretty good for nothing. I think they're not even in business. I think they went out of business. That's how bad they were. So, anyways, yes, guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please give it a like. Likes or how I get found by you great people that are here right now. And it has been a great experience getting to know you guys and talking with you guys and having you around. I appreciate your guys' support so very much. Yes, Wyatt, that same reason. Absolutely. Paint the grass to help indicate that there is something there. I set down what I thought was something I was building, and it's right there. Uh-oh. Come, I'm at the bridge. Oh man. Oh man. The shame. The shame is back. It has arrived. I have to look at my terrible sticker jobs now. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Where are actually these pieces? Okay, so there's one. So, Kazoo, I found some really great affordable shelving at Ace Hardware, actually. I don't know if you need shelving. That's well, I don't know what your shelving needs are, but I have like two pretty large shelving units from Ace Hardware because they were very affordable. Oh man. So I can't put this thing on the mill yet until I. Oh, this is the shelf. This is the stickers I never put on yet. I gotta put stickers on. Hey, oh, did I put stickers on? I don't think I did. Nope. All right. So you guys are accruing points pretty decently tonight. Shifty, I cannot allow myself to do that, but that I guess that is a little humorous to think about. But no, no, the stickers will be my usual perfection. So Kazoo, you were on my stream for the first time today, and you already have 260 points. That's not bad. Shifty, did you lose points? I don't know that you did lose points. I don't know if it's possible to lose points. But I will double check. I did check earlier, not necessarily today, but yesterday I went through just to make sure that no one um, had any points gone with the migration. Hello, Wyatt, on your mom's TV. Well, Shifty, the problem is that when you go idle, you stop accruing points. And there is a timer, but I won't say what the timer is because I don't want people to game the system. But I do have 150 point options. Zim, you don't have to cry, Zim. You're doing just fine with points. let's not be dramatic, guys. Let's not be dramatic. I just I can't wait till someone actually gets to 1500. Like I'm tempted to
Hello there.
tune down the first buy-in. Hey, Greg. I'm tempted to tune the first buy-in down into down to 1250 just so I can see someone spin the wheel. But I don't want to set a precedent. I don't want the wheel to get spun to the point where, oh my goodness, I run out of stuff. Isn't that National Administration of Space Aeronautics or something like that? I have like 3 NASA shirts, so I should know this. National Aeronautic and Space Administration? Oh, Greg. That's a terrible joke. Rex would tell that joke all the time, and it's sad. And I think you were with me when you watched the Challenger disaster in elementary school live on television. That was a terrible thing to have to see. National Aeronautics and Space Administration, that was close. And of course, I was at work, chilling in the break room on a morning, watching the Columbia come back in, and so I got to see that disaster happen too. Well, Com, I don't know if you're still around, but I finally officially finished, or will officially finish, the Super Star Destroyer because I have the stickers finally on. They look good. I'm happy with them. Points? Can I see points, Zim? Greg, no. The next UCS set will technically be the first gen Millennium Falcon because that is the. Ooh, you're getting close, Zim. I had like a May the 4th type stream, and Zim here. Zim won the random for the roll, and it was any UCS set I owned was in the randomizer, and he actually got the one set I did not want to start building out yet, which is fine. Um, what the heck? Something doesn't seem right. I guess it is right though. I don't know why it just doesn't look right. Oh, it's because I see. I have to add some pieces to make it look right. I think I missed some. Hidden pieces. So, anyways, yes, the first gen Millennium Falcon is next as a UCS set. But I'm going to build the Sherlock Holmes Book Nook first, before we get to that. And I have a nice Deerstalker hat to go with it. And a pipe too. But I probably won't smoke the pipe while streaming because it actually, smoking a pipe and trying to build Lego, it's not as great of a combination as it might sound. I think EB is streaming. In fact, I should probably go drop a like on his stream real fast. Oop. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. So, yes, my wife also texted me that, oh, the sticker sheet. Guys, the sticker sheet is finally empty. Finally! After all these months. And now it's going in the trash. So my wife texted me that she would like Arby's. But I'm not going to get Arby's. Nor will I order Arby's this late. What's your guys' thoughts on Arby's? Like, what is your go-to for fast food? Yes, 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 Sim. I agree. It's sad because once upon a time I used to get like the 3 for 3 roast beef sandwiches. I don't even think they have that deal anymore. And Kathy, you can tell him I said he's welcome. Plus, this helps unlock fun for all of you because now you guys get to go for another hour. So Arby's is okay. McDonald's, some of McDonald's stuff is okay. I really love, oh God, I love Whoppers. Whoppers. Once upon a time, I could easily sit there and eat 2 Whoppers. But I'm not talking like junior Whoppers. I'm talking like I could sit there and eat 2 huge, full-size Whoppers. And some some onion rings too. But those days are over. Okay, Chick-fil-A, yep, that's well, I mean Chick-fil-A is is okay. It's not bad. Um, Wingstop though, Wingstop. Whataburger is also good. KFC, the KFC around here is abysmal, and I would never go there even if they were offering free food. It is just
Hello
disgusting
there.
here in my town. Ugh. Ugh. Like I literally have eaten KFC once in my town in the last 6 years I've been here. Ryan, Ryan, and thank you for the love. Um, Popeyes, Popeyes burgers, or I'm sorry, Popeyes chicken is usually too spicy for me. My wife loves Popeyes. I do not. This does not agree with me. Yep, yep. That is for sure, Zim. But so Greg, Chick-fil-A, Wingstop, Whataburger, those things do not exist here in my town. Believe it or not. Neither does Five Guys. KFC, yes. Popeye, no. Every once in a while, we'll get like a Chick-fil-A food truck that stops by. But man, it is just so crowded. You're talking like a 30-minute wait to get your Chick-fil-A. So I usually just skip it. I don't want to wait 30 minutes for food. Not that kind of food. Oh, Zim, actually they do have a steak and shake here. And actually that steak and shake is not too bad. Um Man, it has been a long time since I've been to steak and shake. Steak and shake was where I had my first blind date because I lived in a small college town in Northern Illinois, and there weren't a whole lot of options for dates. So I went on a blind date at Steak and Shake, and it did not it did not go well, which is just fine. Everything turned out for the best. Freddy's is pretty tasty. They have Freddy's in St. Louis and Springfield actually. Now that I think about it. Ah, well, we certainly are making a fair amount of progress, but I still think this is going to be at least a 4 night stream, and that's not including the light kit. like it's gonna probably add just a little bit extra level of difficulty. But one advantage of doing a light kit when you're building is obviously you don't have to disassemble before you put the light kit stuff in. Oh, Eternity! You're so welcome. I was just gonna stop by to just throw a like before your stream ended because sometimes I keep going later than you do, and I just saw that you hadn't had anyone give you a super chat to keep the hours going, so I figured I would help you and help everyone else too. I know that everyone enjoys playing Fortnite. So you guys are very welcome. Hope you guys have a good time and get some dubs. And I feel like something is wrong here. I feel like something is wrong here. Like, why is this going so far back? Oh yeah, I think I did. I think I screwed this up a little bit somehow. I got a little too excited. Not too bad. I can fix this, as they say. I can fix this. Oh, thank you, Eternity, and I hope you guys have a good time playing Fortnite, which is guaranteed to happen. Bring back one canceled show. If I had the choice to bring back one canceled show, it would have to be Firefly. That show was canceled way before its time, man. That show should have kept going for a while. There was only one season of a Firefly. It's criminal. It's criminal. So I do unfortunately have to take a little bit of this apart. Not a whole lot, but I have to get these blue studs out. And the only real way I'm going to get that out is with brick separator. Can't believe I just did that. Put it in the wrong spot. No! Oh, wow. Okay, that worked. I was a little worried. Now I gotta put it over here. Yeah, sorry guys, I made this a little too long. We got it all straightened out. Oh, I missed somewhere.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
It's so sad that I never really started getting into it until just last year. I'm a late bloomer. Okay, let's see where we're at in the chat. I've been messing around with technic stuff. Hey Israel, how long does it take for me to build? I would say if it's a 3,500 piece build, usually take me 3 to 4 nights. Um, if I was just building by myself, it would not take 3 to 4 nights. It would take a lot shorter. And I could completely ignore all of you guys and just focus on building out. but that's no fun. I mean, literally, the reason why I'm doing this here is to hang out with you guys. Otherwise, I would just be putting Star Wars Legos together upstairs. Favorite Star Wars movie: Return of the Jedi. How about you, Israel? What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Revenge of the Sith. So that is very cool. I think it's great that a prequel movie is one of your favorites. I don't really hear that very often. So did you get to see Revenge of the Sith in theaters this year for the re-release? I got busy myself, and I never made it in to see Revenge of the Sith. Now, granted, and I know I'm probably going to sound like a beating a dead horse. My movie theater here is not great, so it's actually hard to want to make it to watch the movies here. I think I've barely seen any movies this year at all, to tell you the truth. Oh, did you come? Tom, you are so far behind now. You might as well just give up. Zim, how much was that wager again, Zim? Israel, I hope that movie fares better than some of the live action movies that have come out that have been adaptations. There've been some real duds. Well, technically, really calm. I can just tell you at what point I finish, and then you could just build up to then. Can't believe. So, Com, were you around and awake when I finally put the stickers on? The stickers that stickers that I neglected to put on when I first built the set. I finished off all of my stickers finally. You know, I'm gonna stick these, the ones that have stickers on them over there. Just get them in the way. Yeah, I got it all done finally. So Greasy, yes, I do love all of those movies. Gattaca, Moon, Contact, they have all been great. You know, I consider those movies to be some of classics. Even though they came out not too long ago. Let's see what other sci-fi movies are good. Some of the ones that have come out in the past couple years that some people didn't like, I thought were still okay. Like I thought Transcendence explored some interesting concepts in regards to nanogenes and well, nanobots too. And it was panned, but I still enjoyed it. Let's see what other great sci-fi movies have come out. I'm actually kind of drawing a blank on some of them. But I love sci-fi, and I like oh, Interstellar was wonderful. Like that soundtrack is one of the best. I mean, just thinking about the soundtrack starts to give me goosebumps. Interstellar was great. But I mean, Christopher Nolan, his movies, in my opinion, are some of the best out there. And some people did not like Tenet and felt it was overly complicated, and I can see their argument, but I still like Tenet. I like Inception, Interstellar. You know, the Dark Knight movies, they were okay. But yes, I do love Interstellar. Interstellar and its soundtrack are just great. And I've seen Oblivion, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Looper, I thought that was pretty interesting. Edge of Tomorrow, you know, I thought that was also pretty interesting. Although I think I like Oblivion a little bit better than Edge of Tomorrow. They both had Tom Cruise in it. More pieces. Foundation, by the way, Foundation, that's on Apple TV. Isaac Asimov originally wrote the novels. I think that's a fantastic sci-fi TV show. Yeah, Hackers, and I consider those are good '90s movies. Hackers. Let's see what. There were other. Gosh, drawing blanks on some of the great sci-fi '90s movies. Hackers and the faculty were great. Faculty, I think that was wasn't that an MTV movie? Not to say that it was bad, but it was pretty good. I was very happy with it. Gosh, what is it? Johnny Mnemonic. That was a '90s sci-fi movie that was okay. Um, and then Denzel Washington had a role that was kind of similar to that explored, virtual reality and stuff like that. And then of course, you had the Lawnmower Man, which was an adaptation of a Stephen King novel that also, explored virtual reality and how it can be used on the brain. Of course, wildly kind of out there a little bit, but it's interesting to see some of these movies that display or um, have science fiction qualities that eventually do become reality. Because you didn't really have virtual reality in the 90s, not like we do today. And so it's just kind of interesting to see their depiction versus how things really ended up. And have you guys ever used like a virtual reality headset or anything like that? Done any VR gaming? That's too big. Ryan, I did not miss a piece. But hey, thanks for trying to throw me off my game so that Tom can get ahead of me. So when the HTC Vive came out, I did get that because I was like, man, I think this is gaming of the future. Here is the HTC Vive, and this would have been, I don't know, somewhere around 2016, 2017 when I got the Vive. And so those models did not have tetherless virtual reality. So, you were attached to basically your computer the whole entire time. And I think that kind of ruins it a little bit. Now you can get tetherless virtual reality, like you have the Oculus and all that good stuff. And I think now the HTC Vive 2 is tetherless as well. So it kind of adds a little bit more reality to the virtual reality. But you actually do get a pretty good workout from playing some games like virtual ping pong. That ain't no joke. You can burn some calories playing virtual ping pong. You move around a lot. And there was another game that you could like really dodge laser is really good. So you try to do the whole matrix thing, and that actually will burn a fair amount of calories too. But my Vive has been in a box since I moved here. I haven't gotten out, which is a little ironic because at one point in time I had more room in this house to play like in virtual reality than in any other house I've lived in so far. Now I don't have room. And the scary games, like the horror like gotcha jump scare type games, those are pretty scary. Like a whole new level of scary. Let's see. I need my angle pieces. They're around here somewhere in this absolute mess of stuff. Ah, here they are. And here's the exact piece I was looking for. No, I've not played Alien Isolation. I know of it though. Like it's pretty scary. And I think they do have Alien Isolation in virtual reality too. A game I would kind of like to play in virtual reality is Fallout 4. That would be pretty neat in virtual reality, as well as gosh, that Explorer space sim movie or game I just forgot the name of literally just now. Man, what a wonderful, wonderful ship this is. This build is amazing. Oopsies. And Sam, Alexandria, what are your guys' points at? I'm gonna bug you guys because you guys are probably the top two. Believe it or not, I can look up your guys' points in the database, but it doesn't give names. It just gives member IDs, and then I have to like go to a whole different table to look that up. All right, so we are now on step 3. I'm going to just look again at the instruction manual for the light kit. Just to double check I've got far enough where I can stick one in. And I really I'm definitely getting close. kind of feel like when we get to the end, it's probably overall the best time to start. Okay, so yeah, I need 12 of these. Hey, Nick. Nick, it's okay, man. You can do a one-man raid. You having fun, Nick, tonight? Oh, I'm just dropping like crazy tonight. They're growing all over the place. All right, 12 of those. 12 finished pieces. You know, I'm just gonna leave the finished pieces in there. I have everything here. All right. I don't think I need any more studs. I don't need any more technic pieces for a little bit. Need a couple 1x3s. A lot of stuff will be built in this step. Oh wow, this is gonna be all the way there at the top. Stick these angle pieces back where the angle pieces go. That's holy smokes. Uh-oh. I no problem though. Yeah, when I wrap things up, guys, don't go anywhere. I'm going to turn the lights out so you can see the light kit for the Bear Dur a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of these. Gotta make 12 of these suckers. Just let's start at the back and work our way to the front.
Been trying to move on from black and blue, trying to turn the old into something new. You found somebody,
Yep.
found someone too.
12 of them.
She got everything I need, yeah, but she's not you. Lock my loving to the ground. Hope it never could be.
Yep, greebling on the sides. All greebling on the sides.
Shutting down, and now I am still alive, but I can't feel
12 sounds repetitive, and so you get later on when you end up having to put a lot of the greebling on the top. That does get a little repetitive. But it's all still all part of the fun. I think that's it for this side, and I believe there's 6 more on the other side now. Hold on. Also, this does help make the sides a little stronger. Just maybe one more of these. I'll double check the mail just to make sure. Let's see here. I'm just 1x3 finished. No, nothing. Okay, yeah. Alright, so that part's done. Aha! Now is when it gets very interesting. Now we have a lot of repetition. A lot of pieces are about to be used. Because need to build out 12 of these. 12 is the magic number. Just need to find the appropriate sized. Well, I think it's 1x12s I need. I don't think I have 1x12s in here. Nope. 1x12s, where are you? 1x12s. Aha. Here they are. And I probably will call it after this step. Let's not go there. Hey, Wild Wolves! Welcome back, Wild Wolves. How are you doing today? Three. 4. 5. 6. Well, I appreciate the follow regardless. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, that one's wrong. Whoops. Got a little too carried away there. So
Hello there.
it's time for the side greebling, which I knew would be coming soon, and now it is here. Hey, welcome back, Shihab. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Unfortunately, I will be calling it quits here in about 10 to 15, but you're always welcome, because you can, if you want to stay tuned, I'm going to turn the lights out so that the light kit for broader will show up a little bit better. I love the light kit. And it's actually a lot of effort to put that thing in because you have to disassemble to get to where you have to put the lights in. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, a little bit of a light show. Okay, I have 12. So now I'm gonna put these little things out there. 450? That's pretty early. But that's also sounds kind of like me. Usually I wake up at about 4 in the morning. I like to get up early and have a nice cup of coffee and just kind of enjoy a quiet house before I have to start working. And believe it or not, I have and probably will again in the future stream at 4 in the morning until 6. I stream some. I think I've streamed a few times, and if I'm not streaming, then I have filmed at 4 in the morning. A lot of my broad door builds I filmed out at 4 in the morning. I get up, my clothes are already ironed because I don't ever get on TV, so to speak, with a wrinkly shirt. And have a cup of coffee and just build some Legos. It's a great way to start the morning. Zim, what's your points? I need constant updates. You're so close. What option are you hoping for the most? There is no option that doubles your points. unless you land on the add an option and then decide to add the option to double your points. But I'm pretty sure everyone is gonna roll as soon as they get the points. So I mean, double of 10 is 20. Almost done with these 12 of these suckers. Boy, I wonder how many points I have. I have millions I have stolen all of your points and given them to myself. It's a point oligarchy here. No, I just seriously, I just added a lot of points to myself so I could just test some things. This is a pretty good stopping point. After this is it's building out the bridge, but this and I'll show you guys where we're at right now. So when we started, we just had like this edge on here, and so what we did tonight is we added the other edge on here, and then we extended out back because the engines will actually go underneath here, and then on top of that we added a little bit of the bridge here, and you can see finally these are the stickers here, are the stickers I finally put on for the first time. And I'll go ahead and kind of flip this over a little bit. So we added all this greebling here on this side, and also on the other side. So that portion is pretty much done. And then of course panels will eventually go on top, and you can see we've already set the foundation to clip panel sections in here. And then I think the next step is actually starting to build out the bridge, which is where you can actually yeah, it sure is. And the bridge where you can actually stick like minifigs at, and then the rest of the set will be closed off except for the bridge, and there's actually a section that you can pull up. So I will go ahead and turn lights out now. So you can really see Roger went up pretty good. I'm really happy with how it is so far. Of course, it will look so much better when it's finally completed. But anyways, this is the way everything looks like when there's no lights on except for the one overhead light. So all the little lights, they do certainly make a difference. So anyways, guys, that's a wrap. Definitely the light kit for Brother is definitely worth it. Worth every dollar, every ounce of trouble. So hopefully it'll be the same for the Superstar Destroyer. So I hope you guys had a good time. I invite you to come back on Friday. We will continue building this out. Also, by Friday, people will start finally accumulating enough points. We've been accumulating points for a while. People will start accumulating points to spin the wheel. I am on page 97. 97 is where is the next one. So I guess technically I stop on page 96. Man, this is gonna take a little while. It's gonna take a little while. Com, how late can you go Friday night? All right, let's see how late we can go then on Friday. I mean, we don't have to get all crazy and do an all-nighter, but well, let me make sure because my wife is actually off on Friday, but considering it's going to rain on Friday, usually she likes to stay in. So, no, I will not go to 4 a.m. No, I feel so wrecked afterwards. But anyways, I really appreciate all of you guys showing up. I don't want to break a new record. I'm old, man. My wife is off over the weekend. I don't want to be wrecked for her weekend off. She's going to want to do stuff. I really do not handle all-nighters or very early mornings very good at all anymore. Sure, like 20 years ago, it was no problem, man. But now that I'm edging towards 50, nah. I like to get some sleep. So, I am going to probably yeah, I don't know. I could conceivably go a little further, but I got to give my cat some medicine and start kind of getting everything settled for bed. So, guys, have a wonderful night. Thanks again for tuning in. You guys have been great. Nice conversations. Look forward to more of it on Friday. Friday at 6 o'clock, I'll be back. There is a slim possibility of a stream tomorrow. It will not be this. It will be, I don't know. I don't know what else it will be. But you guys have a wonderful night. I'll catch you all on the flippity flip.